Okay, so we're down to our fourth and final trade of the day, and our last trade of the day is our biggest player trade of the day. We've got 5 players on the move, as well as a couple of draft picks are going to be swapped as well. Both teams are making their second trade of the weekend. The Quebec City Outlaws, who are rebuilding, are involved in this trade, as well as Pitter Patter is involved in this trade, and they're rebuilding as well. So these guys see something in each other's team that they would rather have, and they pulled off a big deal. Let's see how this one breaks down. Well, there you have it. No shortage of big names on the move tonight. The Outlaws are going to pick up 3 players, while 2 are going to go over to Pitter Patter, and they're just going to swap 1 draft pick each. But another big name moving tonight is Tyler Seguin going over to Pitter Patter. He's coming over on a 4-year deal. And coming with him is James Reimer from Carolina on a 1-year deal. This will make sense for Pitter Patter in their rebuild. They're taking on Seguin, who I thought about trying to make an offer for myself because he's rebuilding. And Seguin's going to be injured most of the year, but Pitter Patter can afford that if they're rebuilding, where maybe the Outlaws want to try to get up a little bit quicker. So that's a good move on Pitter Patter's part to bring in Tyler Seguin on a 4-year deal. He'll probably get 3 years plus a little out of him. And also going to get some goaltending because they're giving up some goaltending. Going over to the Outlaws, JP must really like Rask because he pulled him over on a 3-year deal. Rask can be a little bit risky right now with his talk of retirement. We weren't even sure if he was coming back this year, but you never know. They talk a big game sometimes and stick around anyway. So Rask coming over on a 3-year contract, as well as Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, the Nuge. The Nuge is on the move. He's bringing over a 2-year contract with him. So that's a nice addition, getting both Rask and Nugent-Hopkins. And Alex Tuck is also coming over from the Vegas Knights on a 1-year contract. So that's 6 years going over to the Outlaws and 5 years going back to Pitter Patter. So 3 players to the Outlaws, 2 to Pitter Patter. Let's take a look at their draft swap. So you can see by the draft board, Pitter Patter came out on the better end of the draft swap, as Pitter Patter picked up the Outlaws' 2nd-round draft pick. Going back to the Outlaws will be Pitter Patter's 5th-round draft pick. So that works out really well for Pitter Patter in their rebuild from the 2 trades they made in the day. And still, a lot of this makes sense for JP with the Outlaws as well. So biggest trade of the day, 7 pieces moving. That's it. That's a wrap for today. Good trading, everybody. But don't forget, you can trade on Mondays. You can trade on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. You know, it just doesn't have to be Sunday nights. Take it easy, guys.